I am Alok Kumar from Gyan Niketan, and I am going to discuss you the number system of class 9th. So first of all, I will discuss the basic terms related to the number system. So first of all, few terms we are knowing from the previous class also, but this is in your syllabus, so I am discussing like as natural numbers. Children, everyone knows counting numbers are known as natural number, like as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. These are the counting number, and that's why this is natural number. And after that, whole number. Whole number, children, this is natural number together with 0 is known as the whole number. So I am writing here, this is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is whole number. And after that, children, integer. So integers is, this is whole number together with negative of natural number is known as integer. So this will be, this is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the whole numbers. It will go infinite, and this is negative of natural number. This is -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. So these are integers. And after that, rational number. So this is it is of the form. It is of the form. It is of the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers. Where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So such type of number we can call rational number. For example, I am taking 3 by 4. Children, this is of the form by, P by Q. In place of P3 is there, and in place of Q 4 is there, and both P and Q are integers. 3 and 4 are integers, and this Q, in place of Q 4 is here, and 4 is not equal to 0. So this we can call this as the rational number. One more example I am taking, -5 by 7. -5 by 7. So -5 and 7 both are integers, and 7 is not equal to 0. So we can call this as a rational number. One more example I am taking 0. This is 0. Children, 0 can be written as 0 by 1. 0 by 1. And 0 and 1 both are integers, and 1 is not equal to 0, and that's why we can call this 0 is also a rational number. After that, children, one more term I am explaining you. This is very important. Simplest form of rational number. It is also of the form P by Q. It is of the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers, where P and Q are integers having no common factor. No common factor other than 1. No common factor other than 1, and Q is not equal to 0. So this will be the, once more I am explaining you. It is of the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers having no common factor other than 1, and Q is not equal to 0. I am explaining few examples. This is 3 by 4. Suppose 3 by 4. So 3 is having only 2 factors. This is 1 and 3, and 4 is having factor 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. So only one common factor, that is 1 is coming, and that's why we can say that 3 by 4 is in the simplest form of the fraction. One more term, children. Suppose I am writing here 3 by minus 2. 3 by minus 2. This is also in the simplest form. This is also in the simplest form because this is also of the form p by q, and p and q are having no common factor other than 1. And this q is not is equal to 0. One more term I am explaining you here. A standard form of, that I have not written here, but I am explaining a standard form of rational number. This is 8 number point. A standard form. A standard form of a rational number. Children, this is also of the form p by q, where p and q are integers. P and q are integers, so I am writing here p and q belongs to I, and q must be greater than 0. Q must be greater than 0. Suppose I am writing 3 by minus 2. This is not in the standard form of rational number. And to write it in the standard form, will multiply both numerator and denominator by minus 1. So what will happen? 3 into minus 1 by minus 2 into minus 1. This is minus 2 into minus 1, and this will be minus 3 by 4. And now minus 3 by this is 2. Sorry children. Minus 2 into minus 1, this will come 2. And now here denominator is greater than 0. And 3 and 2 is having common factor only 1. That is 1. And that's why this is minus 3 by 2 is in the standard form of the rational number. And after that, children, I am explaining you equivalent rational number. Equivalent rational number. This is, in case of equivalent rational number, what is happening? We will multiply both numerator and denominator by same non-zero number to get the rational number in equivalent rational number. So suppose I am writing here 3 by 5. 3 by 5. And I have to find some equivalent rational of 3 by 5. So we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by same non-zero number. It means it can be positive, it can be negative, and it can be fractional also. So I am multiplying first of all both numerator and denominator by 2. So 3 into 2 by 5 into 2. We can multiply both numerator and denominator by the negative also. So 3 into, I am multiplying minus 1 divided by 5 into minus 1. We can multiply both numerator and denominator by fractional number also. So that I am writing 3 multiplied by this I am taking 5 by 2, and after that here is 5 multiplied by 5 by 2, because this 5 by 2 is non-zero number. And after that, what is coming? 6 by 10. This is coming minus 3 by minus 5, and this is coming this is 15 by 2, and divided by this is 25 by 2. And this you can simplify. This term you can simplify 15 by 2, and this is divide, so 2 divided by 25. So 2 cancel, and this you can write 15 by 25. Children, one more thing you have to you have to remember here. I am telling you to multiply same non-zero term. You cannot multiply 0. What will happen in that case? Suppose 3 by 5 is 0, 3 by 5 is there, and we are going to find the equivalent rational number, and I am multiplying by 0, both numerator and denominator by 0. So what will happen in that case? We will get 0 by 0, and this is indeterminate term. So if you are finding equivalent rational number, you should multiply both numerator and denominator by the same non-zero number. So children, thank you and have a nice day, and in next class we will discuss the remaining things.